हाय एवरीबॉडी, नमस्कार, अस्सलाम वालेकुम। मैं हूं शाहरुख खान और आप देख रहे हैं बॉलीवुड हंगामा और मेरे साथ हैं फरीदुन।
जिस दिन से चला हूं मेरी मंजिल पे नजर है, जिस दिन से चला हूं मेरी मंजिल पे नजर है, आंखों ने कभी मील का पत्थर नहीं देखा. Well, that's how you can describe Shah Rukh Khan, the undisputed king of millions of hearts. Whenever I've asked Mr. Khan about his best work, he always says the one that's coming next. He's a go-getter who's had so much of success, who's seen so much of success. So many milestones have come in his way, but he's never counted them. He's just moved on to the next big challenge. Shah Rukh Khan, huge pleasure to have you back, sir, on Bollywood Hungama.
Thank you so much, Faridun.
And sir, there's a dialogue in the promo of Zero that जिंदगी काटनी किसे थी, हमें तो जीनी थी. What is the importance of the celebration of the journey of life, sir?
I think, Faridun, we all have a lot of things in our life which are socially, impinged upon us, that you are supposed to be leading life this way. You have to study and then you have to do this. There's so many social pressures. Right. And, you're brought up like that, and there are atmospheres and their cultures and their religion, and we have to follow a lot of things. I think in that run or in that attempt to be doing all the things you're supposed to do, sometimes you forget the main purpose of being born, that is to live. कि यार ये करना है, उसके बाद ये करना है, फिर वो करना है. Lot of people think I work a lot and I could be doing it for money. No, I do it all because I really enjoy the work. I think for me, the meaning of life gets rolled into two words, action and cut. इसके बीच में मैं ज़िंदगी जी जाता हूँ, तो मुझे बहुत खुशी होती है. That's why my wife, my children, my sister, nobody tells me, why are you working, take some time off. The other day Katrina told me, Shah, take 6 months off now, you work so hard. But I'm not working hard, I'm living life. Everybody has a different way of living life. I fully respect, हम लोग सब middle class लोग हैं. कुछ चीज़ें होती हैं जिसके बारे में हमको पता होना चाहिए, करना चाहिए, नौकरी ढूंढनी है, पढ़ाई करनी है, उसके बाद घर खरीदना है, वो सब ज़रूरी है. That's why I tell everyone, please make the money, settle down comfortably, and once you're done with it, start living life for the purpose that you were born. So I think you have to celebrate that, and the purpose could be anything. So if you don't celebrate your life and also spend time in thinking, I could be, I would be, I should be, I can be bigger, I can be smaller, I can be fairer, I can be prettier, I can be happier, this is it. अब यही हो तुम. थोड़ी बहुत अगर बोटॉक्स से मुंह नाक बदला भी लो, यही हो तुम. और इमोशनली भी यही हो, मेंटली भी यही हो, फिजिकली भी यही हो. अब इसमें वक्त मत ज़ाया करो. लोग कैसा चाहते हैं तुम बन जाओ, क्योंकि सोशल मीडिया पे लिखते हैं उसको ऐसी शर्ट पहननी चाहिए थी, वो अगर ऐसी फिल्म करता तो, ये सब छोड़ दो. तुम यही हो. सब चीज़ें भूल जाओ कि तुम कौन हो सकते थे या दुनिया क्या चाहती है तुम हो. फाइंड आउट दैट देयर इज दिस वन लाइफ अल्लाह हैज़ गिवन यू, वन लाइफ नेचर हैज़ गिवन यू, एंड दैट इज़ द ओनली परफेक्ट थिंग. Live it to the hill and enjoy it.
Wow, wow. All right, so Zero looks very entertaining. And on a lighter note, so there's this dialogue that हमारे यहाँ plot देखने के पैसे नहीं लगते. So बउआ सिंह की ego इतनी बड़ी क्यों है, sir? Why is he egotistic in a fun way?
कहाँ यार, मतलब जिसमें जो कमी होती है ना, वो उसको compensate करता है. तो वो बेचारा vertically challenged है. तो कहीं ना कहीं पे मैंने नोट किया है, लोग वैसे भी थोड़े से अगर वर्टिकली चैलेंज है, थोड़ा सा उसको लोग हंसी मजाक उड़ाते हैं, तो वो अपना दादागिरी अपने आप, वो क्या कहते हैं उसको, सुरक्षा कवच है. इट्स लाइक इट्स अ डिफेंस मैकेनिज्म, एंड मे बी ही हैज गॉट सम काइंड ऑफ एन इंफीरियरिटी कॉम्प्लेक्स व्हिच वी नेवर ड्वेल अपॉन इन द फिल्म. यू आर सपोज्ड टू अज्यूम इट, ही इज लाइक दिस बिकॉज देयर इज अ लाइन वेयर मदर सेज कि ऐसा ही है ये, शोर वोर मचा के ना सब कुछ अपने लोगों को इम्प्रेस करता है, बदतमीजी पहले कर देता है इससे पहले कि तुम उसका मजाक उड़ाओ. And it's only said once in the film. So I guess that's one thing. And this line की ज़िंदगी काटनी किसे थी, हमें तो जीनी थी. Yeah, any of the lines that he says, which बड़ी बदतमीजी की लाइन है वो. मुझे लगता नहीं पर्सनली मैं कभी किसी लड़की को ऐसा कह पाऊँगा, लेकिन ये हिमांशु की बदतमीजी. मैं तो सिर्फ एक्टर हूँ, मैं मीडियम हूँ. लाइनें और सब कुछ कि मैं किसी लड़की को बोलूँ कि तुम्हें कैसा लगा, तुम मुझसे शादी कर लो, हमारे यहाँ प्लॉट देखने के पैसे नहीं लगते, वो इतनी यार तो है, वो बदतमीज़ है मुझे, और मुझे अच्छा लगता है यार, बिकॉज मैं शायद पर्सनल लाइफ में इतना बदतमीज़ हूँ नहीं. मेरा सेंस ऑफ ह्यूमर ज़रूर है, मैं बदतमीज़ नहीं हूँ, या कभी कभी मेरा सेंस ऑफ ह्यूमर बदतमीज़ भी लग सकता है. सो आई रियली एंजॉयड बीइंग, इट्स रियली लाइक वेंटिंग. Working with Anand Rai and Himanshu has been like venting out some of the things that you want to do and say within the confines of a character.
Great. So the dialogues I think are hilarious. So there is this dialogue that गुटखा खाते हो घपा घप sperm छोटे रहेगा तुम्हारे. The world wants to know, sir, what is the relation between sperms and gutka?
See, anything which is an addiction and bad for health, you should not have. And if गुटखा, तंबाकू, सिगरेट, शराब, drugs, तो कुछ भी खाओगे तो स्पर्म छोटे पड़ जाएंगे तुम्हारे. और मैं सबको बोलूँगा, whoever is listening to this, please do not have any kind of intoxication. And look at who's telling you. Okay, from today onwards, I'll assume as a Bawa doesn't smoke, so Bawa can say this that you people should not do anything. It's a joke because it's a strange father-son relationship. वो अपने बाप को अशोक बुलाता है, डैडी भी नहीं बुलाता है, because शायद उसके फादर को इस बात का गिला है जिंदगी में कि मेरा बेटा ऐसा क्यों रह गया, वो भी तंदुरुस्त धर्म जी जैसा टफ आदमी क्यों नहीं बना. तो वो कहीं पे उसको थोड़ा नीचा देखता है. तो वो भी अपने बाप को बोलता है कि गलती तुम्हारी है यार, तुम्हारे स्पर्म छोटे पड़ गए, वरना मैं तो तुमसे ही निकला हूँ. सो इट्स योर प्रॉब्लम, नॉट माय मिस्टेक. सो आई थिंक इट्स वेरी फनी. देयर सम वेरी फनी लाइंस इन द फिल्म.
You've said in an interview that Zero is not a preachy film, it is a celebration of incompleteness. So if you could please just elaborate on why you say that celebrating incompleteness.
See, like I was telling you, Katrina is emotionally incomplete. She's the most beautiful woman in the world, in the film, as Babita. Otherwise also, she's the most beautiful woman in the world. Anushka is a genius scientist, but she has a lack of motor control and has cerebral palsy. I'm, of course, an outlandish, outspoken person who's vertically challenged. The idea of the film is that all three of us have something incomplete, because it's a film, we have tried to obviously pitch it up a little. And we want to tell the people that, listen, all three of them, when their story goes through life, they find out that however we are, the beauty in life, the confidence in life, the fact that we accept who we are will lead us to enjoy and celebrate life much more. Let's not waste time thinking कि हम में क्या कमी है. Let's find out. See, कमी को हम ये सोच सकते हैं कि मैं ऐसा नहीं हूँ जैसा फरीदून है, या मैं ऐसा सोच सकता हूँ यार मैं ऐसा नहीं हूँ इसलिए मैं यूनिक हूँ. और मेरी यूनिकनेस जो है, that's beautiful, because when God must have made, I believe, in spite of all the theories that more educated people than me can say, but I truly believe, just like a genuine artist or a creator, God must have thought, let me make every murat alag.
Wow.
तो ये ऐसा हो, ये ऐसा हो, अदरवाइज वाई सब सेम बना दूंगा तो वो खुद ही अपनी क्रिएशन से शायद उसे पसंद नहीं करेंगे, बोर हो जाएंगे. तो हम सबको उन्होंने in all religions we say God has made us in his form, but we don't look like him. He's given us some uniqueness. So we are all his forms and we are all unique. So if we are all made out of God or nature or Bhagwan or the supreme being, Allah, if you are made from him, then obviously we must be really good.
Wow.
So अगर हाथ कम है, नाक खराब है, बाल नहीं है, और भी चीज़ें इमोशनली जो चीज़ें कमी हैं. So three characters stand for everything we think human beings believe is less in them, and then we show how they could celebrate life through it.
Okay, so you spoke about Anushka and Katrina. So recently we spoke to them and we had this quiz around you, around Shah Rukh Khan, and the way they fought for it, it was, I think, in a way, very entertaining and hilarious. I believe you've seen that video as well. In which of the following movies has SRK played a negative role?
अरे, I know ना.
बाजीगर, डर.
नहीं मुझे आप बताने दीजिए.
अरे,
Options में बता रहा हूँ ना आपको.
Does anybody want to get up and come here and just talk about how Faridoon is being unfair, or like should I talk about it?
In which year was SRK born? You go for it. I'll give you options.
Yes.
Ridiculousness.
Which of the following movies SRK was not a part of? Hey Baby, Kaal, Har Dil Jo Pyar Karega, Saath Khoon Maaf.
Saath Khoon Maaf.
She's right. She came
But
first.
we said it साथ
She
में.
came
No,
first.
no, no.
Huh?
She came first.
I heard it together.
You know that
I
split
heard it.
second of
We
of
have
a
to allow
second
the
is-
judge to decide that, Katrina.
She came first.
Faridoon,
To
thanks.
all.
They're
Come on,
sweethearts,
Trumps.
yeah. They're like I love them both. Anushka started with me, so I have obviously a very special place in my heart for her. And then to be such an amazingly conscientious actor, genuinely, she's the best thing in the film. Also, apart from, I like her righteousness, her goodness. बड़ी ठीक ठाक है, हर चीज़ ठीक करती है वो. तो sometimes if I'm misled and I'm thinking of strange things, I have to look at Anushka and I know नहीं यार ये मैं गलत कर रहा हूँ, because Anushka stands personally for everything right. Katrina, on the other hand, stands for everything gentle and kind. She's so beautiful. She's so extremely attractive. I find really one of the most beautiful people I've met in my life.
Definitely.
And then she has such a gentle heart. And she's always, fickle-minded about things. And not because she can't think straight. It's because she looks at every point of view. If he said that, did he mean bad? No, but actually he had this problem, so perhaps that's why he felt like that. So she assesses and figures out what others are feeling. And that for a person who's so beautiful, normally would accept them to be pompous because they're so beautiful. Zarur hoga. But I like the gentleness of Katrina. And I think in this film she has gone into recesses of a character which she's perhaps not.
Yeah, looking very interesting.
Yeah, she's not really.
The body language is very interesting.
Yeah, she's done a different take on the character that she's worked on in other films, I think.
So, Bahua Singh, 4.5 feet. I believe you guys had challenges while shooting the film. There are a lot of things that adjustment that had to be done. Now the VFX part is taking place in terms of on the editing table. How do you look at this entire journey, the shooting part and now the VFX? Apparently, it's never been done before.
It was difficult to start with, to develop it. There's a lot of R&D gone into it. I think after the first 6 months of shooting, we kind of, all of us, first really full marks to visual effects from Red Chillies, Harry and his whole team, Arjun, Ketan. You know, the way, because Anand sir, myself, Himanshu, we're not organized. So after some time, they gave up on us for the pre-visualizations. The sets were designed specifically. This forced perspective in terms of props. Then there are these machineries called Techno Dolly, which has to be used to be able to shoot moving shots. Then there are many layers, you know, backdrops and characters. All the other actors sometimes had to act without me in the frame and still imagine. Keeping all these unknowns, I think the VFX said, you know, one day, do it the way you wish, we'll manage it. So it was really like shooting a regular film. The weird part is that you shoot something regularly, 3 months later you see, and it's very different structurally. And you're like, "Arey yaar, it's got taken a life of its own." Sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse. But I think the ease with which Anand Rai kept the whole 200 unit on the sets, 2,000 people working for last 2 years, because of his jovialness, his goodness, his kindness to actors. A lot of patience on Katrina and Anushka and every other actor, Zishan's part. You know, kept them all happy. I think it would not be possible if there was no amalgamation of, you know, this VFX team which allowed us freedom, Anand Rai, who kept us happy and said, listen, kuch ho nahi raha hai. So these prolonged waits on the set, everything actually has gotten us closer. It's like, you know, all of us were sleeping in one razai in a winter day. And now, you know, time has come to take off the razai and put the film out. So we'll actually feel
beautiful way
bad.
of looking at it. That's a beautiful way of looking at it. Mere Naam Tu, Isak Bazi, and now Husn Parcham. The music is chartbuster of Zero. So you have tremendous experience. What is the importance of popular music score for making a commercial, mainstream commercial Hindi film work? How does it contribute?
I think it's very important, and Ajay Atul have tried their best, you know, because they come from a more classical background. They come from a more, how do I say, I call them musicians rather than music directors. Music directors can turn around a regular music tune into a more commercial tune, but Ajay Atul are purer. You know, they want to retain the music, you know, like, I'm not comparing, but Ilayaraja, and, you know, they're more musically inclined like that. But, and Anand sir also is more situational. You know, for him, music enhances the situation or takes the situation forward. I belong to the most commercial world in this film, at least. For me, a music, and by chance, I've had some of the nicest songs in the history of last 20 years. So I'm used to commercial songs, which are good too. So Irshad Kamil comes in, who writes beautifully. That's one way that you can take a score, commercialize it, but write it in a way with Irshad Kamil so that Ajay Atul feel it's still classical, while Anand sir feels it's situational by the wordings, and I feel it's commercial for a film which is being released on Christmas. If it wasn't a Christmas release or a Diwali release, you can do a little offbeat music. So I'm glad. I think Mere Naam Tu everybody's like, Ishq Bazi, of course, the likability increases because Salman is in it. And Husn Parcham because I think the song is good, but Katrina makes it better. And we still have not, honestly, how do I say, we've not really cheated with the film while we have tried to commercialize the music. Because the film should have an earthy, real feel, so we've tried to keep it intact.
So how many more songs?
बहुत सारे हैं. There are a few songs which, there's a Qawwali which should come out next, I think. मैं रोज़ रोज़ तन्हा, which is based on a Nusrat Qawwali, old Nusrat Qawwali, not very well known, that Tanishq has done. And then there are a couple of background songs which I don't know if they'll release visually or not. But in the film they play a very important part.
I think even Irshad Kamil, I think he's playing a big part. You spoke about Mere Naam too. There are words like ilham in that, which are like you rarely hear such musical words. Even Isak Bazi, I think, has, even though it's like a very commercial song, but even
Irshad Bhai
then
has done amazing,
it has some really poetic lines in that as well. All right, so you addressed Sridevi ji as one of the biggest superstars. She's having a cameo in the film. When you look at her at the editing table, what are your reactions? And
I still don't believe that she's no more amidst us. I really miss her. It was very shocking, and I just met Boni ji 2-3 days back and the daughters, and I just wish them all the best because, Sridevi ji, not only, I'm sure, not in a personal family life, she spread happiness in this whole country through her art, and I'm sure wherever she is right now, she must be spreading happiness in that world. And it's not nice to, in no which way can I think it's special for me that Sridevi ji is there for a little bit in our film. And it's nice because it would be better if she could come. Actually, if we had a cast and crew trial, Sridevi ji would be the first one to come and watch it. So I'm just glad that she loved me so much, gave me so much when I came in as a newcomer. She was very kindly to me and she had a great sense of humor with me. Right. And I will always remember her as this alive, joking, full of life person. And I hope when people see her in our film, they remember exactly the same way.
What is one event of your life that will make a good movie?
One event of my life that will make a good movie. I don't know personally or not, but I think the journey of KKR, because there was a time we were like really, really awful, and then we won the championship. I think that would be the things that I went through, my kids went through, and then the victory after that and the cartwheel.
If you were an inanimate object, what would you be?
If I was an inanimate object, what would I be? Then I would like to be an object which is never touched. So I think I could maybe a fixed plug somewhere who's always charged, but himself inanimate and static.
All right, if you could secretly sneak into one person's life, who would it be?
You're making me sound like the paparazzi now. I hope I don't sound rude saying it. I don't like anybody else's life but mine. So I'm already sneaked into my life, so I'm happy there.
If you could exchange one thing with a co-star, what and who it will be?
If I could exchange. I like Amir Khan's nose thing that he had done. I've never had the guts to do that. मैं तो कान भी कराने में डर लगता है मुझको कि दर्द होगा. So just for a day, like you say, if I can just exchange it a bit and then give it back, I would put that and not go through the pain. I saw him also do it actually. एक making में मैंने उसको देखा था ठग्स की, तो वो मुझे बड़ा अच्छा लगता है. मेरे को बड़ा एक शौक है कि एक दिन के लिए नथनी लगा कर घूमूं. कितना माचो शौक है.
If punctuality was a gorgeous woman and wooed you, what would you do?
She'd never be able to meet me. She'd never get through to me. We'll never be friends.
If Shah Rukh Khan was a company, what would the catchline be?
There was a catchline for my company. Some like it hot, and we are hot.
All right, a movie of yours that you would like to make again differently.
Not differently, but I would like to give it a shot again because fan maybe. Though I don't want to go through the trouble again. But I feel we could have done some little changes in the second half. I could edit that film and see if it works. Ravan. Some of the films that haven't worked to the level, not because of the money part of it, but because I felt I didn't make the audience happy enough. I think I can give it another shot. Or not, I'll make part 2.
All right, that's interesting. A moment in your life when you thought you were a zero.
I saw my first rushes in Raju Ban Gaya Gentleman. Aziz Mirza, Juhi Chawla, myself, we were sitting and they showed me the first rushes. I saw them, I packed my bags, went to the airport to catch the Air India flight to go back to Delhi. I said, I can't act. I thought it was zero.
Good film. The music was good.
Not the film, just the rushes I saw.
Achha, okay. Yeah. All right. Okay, so I'll say a word or a phrase and you have to very quickly tell us that the image of which star or actor comes to your mind after hearing this. Ethereal beauty.
Ethereal beauty will be... I don't know... Alia Bhatt.
Yaron Ka Yaar.
Salman Amir.
Drama queen.
ड्रामा क्वीन कौन है बदमाश यार में से जो काम करती है. ड्रामा क्वीन तो कोई भी नहीं है यार. एक्टर्स के नाम आने चाहिए ना.
Anyone that you want. Anyone can be, like anyone who's known, maybe.
नहीं, मुझे नहीं मालूम यार नाम.
Okay, so Grace personified.
वहीदा रहमान जी.
Narad Muni.
नारद मुनि, me.
Pandora's box.
Like a box full of secrets or trouble?
What were you?
Box full of trouble will be, I think Deepika's like that.
Motor mouth.
Motor mouth is, I mean, not in a bad way, but she says what is in her heart is Kareena Kapoor.
Chupa Rustam.
Chupa Rustam, Ritesh Deshmukh.
Okay, India ka dream.
India ka dream.
Right.
I think Virat Kohli, Sachin Tendulkar.
Eternal Badshah.
Me.
Okay, so if you could ask the following people a question, what would you like to ask them? Arya Bhatta.
मैं कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछ सकता. मैं उनसे बोलूँगा कि how did you think of a concept before one? You know, all of us want to be just number one. And here is a genius who completed the counting exercise in the world by creating something before zero.
Right.
You know, everyone wants to be number one. He's gone even beyond and before zero.
So if you have to ask a question to Donald Trump.
How do you talk to press with such ease and alacrity and sometimes rudeness?
All right, if you have to ask a question to Charlie Chaplin.
How were you so physically fit to do the kind of stuff that you did?
So if you have to ask a question to Katrina Kaif.
Will you have dinner with me tonight?
Okay, Amir Khan.
Post dinner, can I sit down with you and play chess?
Amitabh Bachchan.
How so consistent, how so diligent, how so dedicated?
So if you can ask a question to Mr. Michael Jackson.
How you had so much to give in terms of love?
Wow, wow. This is Kshitij Ghorpade from Nagpur. Please ask him, does 2.0 inspire him to make sequel of Ravan? And will he make it?
To be honest, Ravan inspires me to make a sequel of Ravan. So if I get another opportunity, another story, yes. And I do too many different films here. Some of them have to do well for me to get encouraged to do them again.
This is Ankit Pandey. What is the secret behind name of Katrina as Babita, as it sounds so traditional?
Actually, it's a little quirky. So you take a modern girl in modern times, having very modern emotions, and kind of say that she's rooted in some kind of a backstory, which we don't show. Backstory which was very conventional and classical.
So this is Ahmed from Germany. What's the biggest fear of Baua?
Biggest fear of Bawa is that people won't like him.
Okay, so Nitin Rathore from Aurangabad. It's been 10 years of Anushka Sharma in Bollywood. She made a debut with you and collaborated again after 10 years. With you, how do you see her journey?
I think brilliant, most conscientious, most consistent and very hardworking, and like I said before, she's one of the most righteous people I've met. So she keeps you on the right track if you're going wrong.
So this is Aditya from Mumbai. What were the biggest difficulties you faced while playing Baua?
Not any actually. Like I said, the unit was fantastic. Anand sir, Himanshu, actors. It was really a breeze. Of course, technically you have to do a few things, and it became a pleasure to spend those many hours on the sets because everybody was loving each other so much.
Okay, so this is Saga from Hyderabad, Pakistan. Surely from every project experience, you take something with you into the next project. What have you taken from zero, and what is your next project?
I hope the experience from zero would be that I get more encouraged to do different stuff. I hope it's not discouraging. That listen, don't make these offbeat films, make a template film, make a hit film, like everyone tells me, including my family and friends. But now they are normal wali. So I don't want to make a normal film. So I hope the encouragement from zero would be to make more abnormal films. The next one is going to be the one on Mr. Rakesh Sharma's life, but I have to still decide, yeah.
Salute, okay. So this is Hemant from Mauritius. According to you, what will be the biggest takeaway for the audience after watching Zero?
I hope that you start thinking impossible is nothing.
Impossible is nothing. That's what you feel. So actually my daughter has asked a question as well. Her name is Insha. You work with so much dedication and work so hard. Do you have any advice for your fans about how they can put their 100% into achieving their dreams?
Insha, my advice to them would be that, don't waste your energies in thinking about what others are doing around you.
जी।
Don't think about how you can undermine somebody else. Think positively. You'll look younger. Your eyes will seem more innocent, and you'll enjoy and achieve your dreams faster, I think.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank
All
you,
the best
Faridun.
wishes
God
for
bless you, and thank you
Thank
for
you, sir.
doing the interview.
Thank you, sir. That's all we have from Bollywood. Keep on watching.
हाय एवरीबॉडी, नमस्कार, अस्सलाम वालेकुम। मैं हूं शाहरुख खान और आप देख रहे हैं बॉलीवुड हंगामा और मेरे साथ हैं फरीदून।